Denmark is ready to shut the door. Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen has issued a stark warning. If migrants from the Ceuta crisis begin moving north through Europe, Copenhagen could tighten border controls within hours. And, as a last resort, have police check everyone entering Denmark. Frederiksen says contingency plans are already in place.
More, a strict immigration policy is crucial for Denmark and for Europe. It is essential for our democracies, for our social cohesion, and for the safety of each individual citizen. Therefore, the very violent and, in my view, also disturbing images we saw from Ceuta earlier this summer were troubling. In my opinion, no person should be able to cross the border illegally into Europe. The Danish government and the Danish authorities have been and continue to closely monitor the situation extremely closely. And should there be the slightest sign of migrant movements up through Europe, we will not hesitate for a second to take all necessary steps. This could involve expanding the border control we already have today. Ultimately, closing the border completely, so the police check everyone who is entering Denmark.
The warning comes after a massive migrant surge into Spain's North African enclave of Ceuta, with tens of thousands crossing from Morocco. While many have since returned, the episode has triggered alarm far beyond Spain, raising fears that a new migration route could develop across Europe. Denmark says it will not wait for the pressure to reach its own border before acting. And Copenhagen is not standing alone. Italy's Giorgia Meloni and Frederiksen have joined forces, demanding tougher action against uncontrolled immigration, faster repatriations, and stronger protection of Europe's external borders. They have also backed moving parts of migration management outside Europe, an increasingly influential position among EU governments.
Italy will not stand by and watch. We are convening the relevant bodies, and following these meetings, we are prepared to intervene with extraordinary measures to defend the borders and the safety of citizens, including the suspension of the Schengen area with Spain.
The backlash against Madrid is growing. 22 EU leaders, including Meloni, Frederiksen, and German Chancellor Friedrich Merz, have called for urgent action, warning against uncontrolled crossings and policies they say could act as migration pull factors. Italy has already imposed restrictions linked to Spain, while France has increased checks, putting the future of Europe's passport-free Schengen system under renewed pressure.
We have a duty to effectively deter and relentlessly combat illegal migration by coordinating our action, strengthening our external borders, and addressing all policies that can serve as pull factors, such as the regularization of very large number of irregular migrants.
Madrid, however, is pushing back hard. Pedro Sánchez has accused fellow European leaders of a selfish, polarizing, and unlawful response, insisting that the Ceuta arrivals would not qualify for Spain's regularization program. But the damage is already visible. What began as a border crisis in a Spanish enclave has become a battle over who controls Europe's borders and whether Schengen can survive the next migration shock.